Hello everyone and welcome to Siesta Mall. Last episode we really filled the mall up. We're at $203,000, so we are doing really well. Let's get some music going. I think tonight we're gonna go with some Dan Mason. Yeah, that sounds good. That'll work. Vicky Joan asks, how's the beard? Oh, I just hit the microphone. Bushy and fantastic. Turn that down a scotch. So yeah, here we are at Siesta Mall, and it is getting very full. And good news, guys, I actually have a paper directory printed out, so I can quickly reference whether or not we have a store. Figure that out quicker. Roy Quitter says $203,000, time to build Siesta Mall International Airport. No kidding. No kidding. We are doing really well. Let's turn the mall on. Get it moving. So, we're pretty full. I mean, we don't have a lot more places to add shops. There was one spot right here. I think we can add something. Oh, is daylight savings time tonight? Make sure to... I live in Arizona. We don't do the daylight savings time thing, so I always have to remember that the people that I work with in California are now on the same time that I'll be on instead of an hour earlier. Liam Angan is asking, what happened to Rotting Acres? We broke Rotting Acres Mall. It got to a point where no matter what we did, if we tried to add anything or do anything, it would crash. So I still have the mall backed up, but... as of right now, it's kind of permanently broken, so that's why we started up Siesta Mall. See, I think we can stick... Yeah, we can still stick a store right here. So we'll put a storefront there. Oh, the mayor calls the mall an economic boon. Fantastic. Be careful, the aliens might come to steal your beard. They can try. See, Amanda says, if we don't have one, I think we need a Charlotte Russe if there is room. I never shopped there, but read an article about their bankruptcy this week. That's a good idea. Let's look and see if we have a Charlotte Russe. We do not have a Charlotte Russe, so we can put that right there. That's a good one to add, because from what I understand, I think they're closing all of their stores. So we'll do women's apparel. Trying to remember, their stores are kind of a... beige-ish color, I believe. I'm hoping you spelled it right, Amanda, because I'm going off your spelling. That's another one that I do not know how to spell very well. Is that probably looks about right. Oh. I don't like that either. No. That's good. And then... I like the walls, but I don't like the floor. No, that looks like sandstone. Dogman Kid YT says he'd never heard of Charlotte Russe until he just Googled it. They're in quite a few malls. That'll work. Or they won't be for much longer though, because like I said, I think they're closing all of them. Oh yeah, you confirmed that. Thank you for Googling that. So that's a good one to have at Siesta Mall since they're going to be gone forever. Gosh, I mean, we might be able to like plop some stores, you know, in the middle here, but I hate to do that. I think we do some more like flower pots and... Oh, is there a spot right here? If I click on the garbage, will they come clean it up? Can you maintenance guys come clean up the garbage, please? What do you have in the food court so far? Let's take a look. Actually, well, that's boring. Oh, look at that. I think if you do click on the garbage, I think they come to get it. That's another spot we might be able to add a store. But let's go down to the food court real quick, which... Did we put that on the first floor or the second floor? I forget. I think it's on the second floor now. It used to be on the first floor. Where is it? There it is. That's the food court right there. Okay, so in the food court, we've got... oh, Take-Two Interactive. That's an Easter egg from the game. Okay, here we go. We've got a Sparrow, an A&W. Wait. Oh, there we go. China Garden, A&W. Chick-fil-A. Paradise Bakery. Tim Hortons, that's for the Canadians. Siesta Taco. And Orange Julius and Dairy Queen. And a Long John Silver's. How is the Long John Silver's doing? Did we put a tinderbox in the mall? I don't think so. There's not a cigar or tobacco store type, unfortunately. Or else I would totally do that. The Long John Silver, man. I don't know how I feel about that. We may come back to the food courts tonight and maybe replace that with something else. But let's go back up to the third floor because there was another spot here. Where was that? That we could add a store. Right here. I don't think I can put a 2 slot in. Whoops. Because it'll be too close to the elevator. Man, Showbiz is constantly the most profitable store. Yeah, it won't let us put that there, but I could put a little store in there, and that would be okay. Have I, let's see here, dang MQS, have I heard of Ollie's Bargain Outlet? No, I have not. Amanda says, I think we need room for, or we need another restaurant if there is room, like a Ruby Tuesdays or Applebee's. I don't know if we have room for another one. We've got a few already, but we'll look. Spencer's right there. I think we have a Spencer's already. We'll double check. I'm like 99% sure we have a Spencer's already. Yeah, we've got Spencer's gifts already. Is there a Howard Johnson's? No, there's not. Well, I'm going to put a storefront there. And then we'll figure out what to do with it later, I guess. Or we can figure out right now. That's the thing. We've got so many stores. Let me see how many stores we have. We've got 110 stores. So, I mean, we've got a lot of a mix of actual existing and bygone mall stores. Now we've also got some of our own silliness in here. Are there any jewelry stores? Nora was nice enough to... Oh, you know what, though? Did I only bring the alphabetical list over here? There are jewelry stores, but I only brought the alphabetical list. Let me look. We have 2 Dairy Queens. We should get rid of one of those and put something else in, too. Does anyone still have a Kmart near them? No, they are all gone in the Phoenix area, and I believe the last one in Tucson just recently closed as well. Yeah, jewelry stores are all over the mall, but I don't want to put... I mean, we're starting to run out of space, so... Did we ever unlock Piercing Shop? That's a good question. Let's look. Oh, I don't know if I have to research it first, or if it's just going to be... unlocked or whatever. Where was that? Was that here? No. No, we still haven't. I don't know how you unlock that. Oh, thank you, Shane Ramsey. Sends a $5 super chat saying, I vote the next one be Randy Park Mall after Randall Park. That's not a bad idea. When we go to do a new mall, I'll probably run another poll with a few choices. since that's kind of fun. But that'll be one of them, I think. That's not a, I've heard of Randall Park Mall, but I've never been there, so I'm not super familiar with it. Let's check the research tree real quick and see. Okay, hot trends. That's not going to help us. Yeah, no, it's still not there. What anchor stores are there? We have quite a few. For example, that's Mervyn's. We've got a Sears. We've got a Montgomery Ward, I believe. That look right. Customer complained that Montgomery Ward charges too much. Oh, Shane says that Randall Park was the biggest mall in the world when it opened in 1976. I'll have a new Dead Mall video out next week. Is that another spot we can put something? I think that's too skinny to put anything. Yep, that's too skinny. Does anybody have any... Is that another spot where the carpet is screwed up? How does that keep happening? I feel like I'm constantly fixing spots where the carpet is screwed up. What exactly is hot trends and why not just research it, or does it not let you? No, I mean, I'll show you what it does. It's like kind of useless though because the mall's so big. Oh, wrong thing. Let me go to it real quick here. So when you research it, then it tells you, could you add a Robinson's May? We really don't have any room for anchor stores left. We're very full. Where'd I put that empty store? I lost it. Where was that? Oh, right there. Okay. So we need an idea for a single slot store. Okay, so research completed on hot trends. Did it tell us what it was? Usually it tells you whatever the hot trend is, and it's usually one of the store types, like leather or women's clothing or lingerie or something like that. And then, whoops. And then I think at the end of the month, that's like what the hot trend is for the month. And then it like pops back up here again. Maybe you have to research. We'll keep doing it. Maybe you have to research it enough times. What's Friendly's, Trek Reviewer? What kind of store is Friendly's? Well, that's a good one. A Lids. Do we have a... I don't think there's like a hat store type though. I was thinking that maybe with like Mall Tycoon 2 there would be more store types and stuff, but I haven't looked myself, but from what I understand, the game's even more limited than the first one, so you should add a Hot Topic or a Microsoft store. I'm pretty sure we have a Hot Topic already. And I don't think we need any more computer or any more like computer stores because we've got tons of those. I don't think there's like a hat type. See, that's the problem, is we're so limited. Because I like the idea of adding a Lids or a hat club or something. I don't know if anybody remembers, but back when it was Danny Ainge's hat club. The hot trends are shipping in mailboxes. We have that already. So that's good. We don't want dry cleaning. Yeah. Maybe if we look at the store types, we'll get inspiration. Men's apparel, women's apparel, shoes, junior apparel, kids apparel, leather goods, bridal and formal wear. Music, which is like musical instruments, believe it or not, and not like CDs and stuff. There's like no record store type, which is bizarre. gadgets. We already have arcades. I think we have plenty of bookstores and toy stores. Novelties, Discovery, Rub and Tug. If we were going to do that, what would we name it? I don't think we're quite a dead mall yet. There's health and fitness. What do we have in here? Sporting goods. We have a dentist already. Makeup and bath goods. That's a good one. We don't have. I don't think we have that. Hold on. We have Bath and Body Works already, but we don't have like a makeup store. We have Bath and Body Works, but I wonder what store type we're using for that. Hold on. I gotta try and find Bath and Body Works. I wish there was a way to sort this list. There it is, Bath and Body Works. Okay, we are using makeup and bath goods and then candles. Okay. But we don't have like, what is it, like Sephora, Ulta, make a Wendy's funeral home. That's a reference to a live stream that we did way back when. Oh, somebody asked about those too. I wanted to address that during the stream. I forget who it was that asked the question, but it was right before the actual proper stream got started. But somebody asked if we planned on doing any more live streaming, like explorers, like going and actually looking at places live. Yes, we do. It's just a matter of finding time to do that. January through bare minerals. Yeah, I'm thinking I think we put a Sephora in. Let's do that. We don't have one of those yet. The issue is with my day job, like January through May, well, really like December through May is our really busy season. So it's hard for me to find extra time. Where was that store? There it is. What else is in here? I think we have a GNC already. Aerobic studio? You don't have an aerobic studio, I don't think. Anyways, let's do this. Ooh, fancy. And then we can put, because we have this like empty, this extra space here. Let's put. Oh, anyways, like I was saying, December through May is our really busy season at work, and so it's hard for me to find extra time to do those kind of live streams on top of run the YouTube channel and do like the retail archaeology videos, and I'll also do the Siesta Mall live stream. But hopefully in a few months, those like live Explorer live streams will return, which is perfect, right in time for the freaking summer heat. I don't know why we insist on doing stuff in the heat, but yeah, let's put some benches or something. We'll put some benches for the dudes to sit on while they're waiting for their wives and girlfriends and daughters to get out of the Sephora store. Perfect. Siesta Mall leather and lace. So let's see. Let's put. Okay, let me look at the. Let's look at the. Go down to the first floor. We really don't. Hey, clean this stuff up, guys. Really don't have a ton of extra space down here. I mean, maybe we can put. Like, we have a little extra space. Let's look at something real quick. If we wanted to put some, like, out parcels. We have some room for, like, out parcels and stuff if we wanted to stick stuff there. So that's stuff to think about. But I want to work on beautifying the mall a little bit. Like, we have a lot of empty space where... Oh, no, and we didn't save. Ugh. Whoa, it just flat out reset. Dang it. Right at the end of the stream, too. Well, I'll tell you what. I have the stream recorded, so I can go back and, do that stuff that we did. We didn't do a ton. That sucks. I've never seen it crash like that before, where it just resets. It usually actually just kind of gives me like this game, this program through an illegal operation. That, of course, that happened because we forgot to save. I blame the chat. Nobody in chat yelled save. Oh, now it wants to check the drives to make sure there's no errors. So it was getting about about close time to wrap up the stream anyways, so we got a couple minutes left. Maybe we can do a little Q&A or something. That was awful. I'm glad these are recorded so I know what we did. So when we go back to do the stream next week, we'll have it all set. That sucked. That was awful. Yeah, I think this is a good place to wrap up the stream. That's about at the 30-minute mark where I like to keep it. So, yeah, next week, new Dead Mall video, new mall that I haven't covered on the channel before, one that's in California, also not in Arizona. I'm sure that'll make people happy. Somebody just asked, are you planning to do more California malls? Yeah, actually, like I said, the next week's episode will be a California mall. That Windows 98 intro, I remember, sounded awesome when I got some nice speakers. Yeah, it actually does sound really pretty awesome. That's why I don't uncheck the box to make it stop doing it, because I enjoy hearing it every time it boots up. So, yeah, like I said, next week, new Dead Mall episode. There's a new video out that came out Friday covering a really cool retro 80s thrift shop that we found in Pasadena, California. And what else? There's one other kind of weird mall type thing that we filmed in Pasadena, and also another really cool shop that we filmed in Pasadena, so you'll see that. Also, I've got videos on lots of major retailers coming soon, so there's lots of great stuff coming on the channel. Trey Elevators asks, will you do any malls in Dallas, Fort Worth? Yes, eventually. I really, really, really want to get to Texas, for sure. Chris W asks, what capture card are you using? It is a, what is this thing called? It's an AverMedia Aver Capture HD. It's a little external USB device. So, which is nice because it actually has, so the Windows 98 PC that I use, it actually, when I found this, this PC is actually a side of the road find. It's a, let me look at the specs real quick. Oh, so it doesn't even say what it is, but it's actually a Pentium 3 with half a gig of RAM. And it had Windows XP on it, which it ran okay, but I had wanted a Windows 98 box for a while. I already have a really nice Pentium Pro Windows 3.1/DOS box, like DOS actual machine, not DOS box the emulator. And so I found this guy on the side of the road, and I figured, oh, I'll downgrade it to Windows 98. So it's a bit of a beast as far as Windows 98 machines go. But I like it. And it's like the video card that's on it actually has 2 outs on it. So I've got one video out running to my monitor, which I use an old school compact CRT monitor. It's a model MV540. And then the other out runs to the capture card. Cornhusker Fever says, finally made it to a live stream. Unfortunately, it is ending, but the replay will be posted tomorrow at some point. Yeah, the game crashed again, Joseph. It hasn't done that in a while. That was unfortunate. It did it because we didn't save. That, and somebody else brought up that on episodes where we talk about Sears a lot, it seems to crash. So we were discussing Sears a little bit at the beginning of the stream. So I don't know if that's some sort of weird voodoo that goes on. Oh, thank you, Rosemary Dunn. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. But yeah, sitting right next to me is another compact CRT monitor, and right next to the Windows 98 tower is another Micron tower with a Pentium Pro in it, and it runs DOS and Windows 3.1. And I do a lot of gaming on that as well. I emulate if I have to. I don't have a problem emulating things. But if I can play on real hardware, I'd prefer to. And I have a lot of real hardware lying around as far as retro game stuff and PC stuff and all of that. So somebody asked at one point if this was the way back when I started doing the Rotting Acres streams, if this was the computer that I did my video editing on. No, I did not. I do that on a modern computer. But yeah, like I said, this is where I'm going to wrap it up tonight. Make sure to check out the newest episode on the main Retail Archaeology channel, and also stay tuned next week for a new Dead Mall video. And good night from a crashed Siesta Mall.